teams are just happy to play against the United States. Magic Johnson with another easy layup.
Magic with 11 points in this game. He's in great shape.
These teams coming into the tournament in Americas, and they want their pictures taken with these guys. And I think the United States is going to see when they get to Barcelona, some of these teams are not going to be in quite as much awe.
Ewing saved it, but to Mency, who gets it ahead to Cologne. Cologne's first basket of the night. 73-39, 15:47 to go in this game from Portland Memorial Coliseum. More in and out game here. Patrick Ewing, who has that shot, just in case you wondered.
Well, we saw a lot of that in the playoffs against the Chicago Bulls. When he stepped out and was hitting that shot, he was virtually impossible to stop. And now he's going to have Rolando Blackman to go with him, a guard who can score, and Hubert Davis, a rookie who can really shoot the ball. So the Knicks will be able to help on the double teams when go inside to Patrick Ewing next year. Edgar Leon is trying to match him basket for basket. That was the old Wilt Chamberlain 1-foot fadeaway.
David Robinson with the quick footwork. He got the loose ball for the jam, kept alive by Michael Jordan.
Remember, Wilt used to have that step back shot that he tried to bank.
Tried was the key word there. 77-39. 38-point lead, largest of the game.
Boy, Gauss is just saying, please, Michael Jordan, get off of me and let me get a shot up here. These people are watching on TV. I want to score. Michael is ruthless, so he's not going to give him anything.
And doesn't there. He does commit the foul. 38-point lead with 14:30 remaining in this game.
That's his second. 14 foul. Timeout.
Well, everybody except Christian Laettner, Larry Bird, and John Stockton have scored for the USA with this 38-point lead, 77-39, 14.5 to go in the ball game. And now the senior executive vice president of the Phoenix Suns. I liked it better when I got to call you coach. Cotton Fitzsimmons has joined us. Cotton, your impressions of looking at this quality of basketball?
Well, the only reason those other guys haven't scored, they haven't taken a shot yet, because they're just too good. I don't think we'll ever see a team like this again. I hope not. I hope that we can split it up and let some of the young guys in the country play.
I agree with you.
Because it's too difficult, you know, for a guy to have hopes and aspirations someday to be on the Olympic team, and he has to be a total all-star in the NBA to make it. That's too tough.
Now, Cotton, here you are walking in after fleecing Portland of Danny Ainge. You got Charles Barkley here. You can't be very popular sitting here right now, can you? I mean, have anybody said anything to you yet?
Yeah, they've said a few things. They really have. I'm not too popular here right now. And
how about coaching him?
Well, Charles would be great to coach. You know, a lot of times people thought he's difficult to coach. Charles just wants to win. I think the Ainge thing says that, because when Charles came to town for a press conference, he told Jerry Colangelo, if you need to use any of my money to go out and get somebody, you can use it. Tom Chambers jumped right in, did the same thing. We do have Danny Ainge now, and I think we've improved our club.
Well, is the signing of Rod Strickland a knee-jerk reaction from Portland over the Danny Ainge thing, Cotton?
I don't know. I was surprised by it, because unless they plan to just play Porter and Strickland and Clyde all the time, I see Strickland really as a point guard. I don't see him as a scoring guard.
Yeah, and also I think the one thing, maybe they feel Porter being a guy that can slide over and shoot the ball a little bit, but they're definitely going to miss what Danny Ainge gave them in the long-range shooting department.
Nobody wanted to take the shot. Mency with the drive, handed it to Rivas, and Rivas with about 3 fakes before he drew the foul.
Would you want to take the shot with David Robinson and guys like that around you? And if you get away from David, there's Patrick Ewing waiting. I don't want to take the shot either.
They want to have their photo taken.
Yeah, they really do. That's been the interesting thing about all of these games. They're more interested in getting the jersey of the player that they guarded than really worrying about winning the games, because they know they can't win the games.
What is your thought, Cotton, on a player like Rivas, Ortiz, in this kind of tournament and in the Olympics? Can these players, are they capable of getting back in the NBA? Are they marginal? What is your thinking?
They're very marginal. I think they would always be 10, 11th, 12th man, and they're probably better off playing where they are right now. Probably make more of a steady living, because they might get cut after 1 year.
Barkley, Robinson, Ewing, Magic Johnson, and Jordan on the floor. Barkley inside over the hole.
Oh, you see Cotton smile. So there's my guy right there.
I ought to frown a little bit because really, maybe I gave it up a little early, Doug, because when you get Charles on your team and Danny Ainge, we think the Phoenix Suns are going to be a real tough ball club next year. Portland's been whipping us out here. We need to beat the Portland Trailblazers to get to the finals and get a crack at those Bulls.
What do you think about the Twin Towers, Robinson Ewing playing at the same time?
They're extremely tough. I was really impressed the way they came out and started the third quarter. Certainly very intimidating.
Like that.
Well, that answers the question, you know, offensively around the basket, they go so strong to the hoop. And when they have these other guys that Michael Jordan, along with Magic Johnson, that want to feed them, it makes it easy.
You know, Cotton, the interesting thing, too, is the speed and quickness of our bigger players. You know, Puerto Rico's got power, but they can't get back defensively. Our big guys just outrun them down the floor, as you saw Ewing do the last time. Now, here comes David Robinson. He's going to be the recipient this time.
Ortiz with the rebound off the Magic Johnson miss. Magic's quick. He hasn't lost quickness.
Well, I'm surprised about the intensity. You know, Chuck Daly and his staff have been able to keep the guys focused in, even though the games are runaways. They keep playing hard and they stay right on their job.
You know, Cotton, the one thing I've been impressed with also, too, obviously the unselfishness. A great play by Magic. But, you know, in many instances when you get a group of guys like this together, and you've seen it in all-star games, guys try to make so many spectacular plays that the game gets sloppy. I have not seen that. The turnovers have been limited, and they've made really the simple play.
Well, you know, and that's one of the real keys. Look at Magic going in there. I mean, it's unbelievable, this guy. He just, you know, plays in an all-star game, and now he plays on the Olympic team, walks out there. We said all along he was special, and he certainly is special.
14 points, 6 assists for Magic Johnson tonight in limited time.
You know, I think really the coaching staff so far should receive a lot of credit for these guys not really trying to show time all the time. They're trying to play the game.
And again, you know, they're making the simple play, and they're so great, and their opponents are so inferior. Sometimes you want to do a little bit too much, and the game gets really ugly. That has not happened here. They've maintained their concentration. And again, I think the way Chuck and his staff have approached it, Cotton, is he's given this guys time off and allowed them to enjoy themselves, knowing that they're going to compete when they get to the game.
Yeah, it sounds that way, and it sounds like that their golf score, some of them, is getting a lot better, you know.
They're going to be in your category here soon.
Well, no, they can beat me. Matter of fact,
there is no one can beat you because you always negotiate on the first tee so well you don't let that happen.
Well, you're right.
I've heard about you already all the way to Chicago.
There's one guy better, Michael Jordan. He can negotiate pretty good himself.
84-48, Team USA, 12:15 to go in this ball game. 12,888 sellout here at the Memorial Coliseum. Jordan misses from the corner. Barkley keeps it alive. Who says he liked being traded? Look at it behind the back. So Michael Jordan said he liked being traded to Phoenix so he could play golf every day.
Well, he's got a guy who can play with him. I don't do anything, so he can play with me.
How about that play? We've just seen so many highlights. Here's Gauss. He's their good perimeter shooter.
Well, he's finally got Michael Jordan off. I mean, Michael Jordan was driving him nuts. Now he's finally getting some open shots.
Magic Johnson misses, taking it back in the hoop. There's the baby hook. Oh, thank you for showing us that again.
Well, Kareem taught him that a long time ago when he was a rookie, and he's got it down pat. Probably the best hook shooter in basketball.
88-50, 11:20 to go in the game.
Cotton, how tempting is it going to be for Magic to want to play next year after playing this well this summer?
It's going to be very interesting. I think Magic's the only guy who knows what his health happens to be.
This could be a 4-point opportunity.
Look at my man Charles Barkley here. Going to keep control of the basketball. Looks around. In Philadelphia, he'd take a shot right now, Doug. Right now, look at him. He's become an assist man over to Michael Jordan, and who better to throw it to than Michael Jordan?
Well, Senior Executive Vice President Cotton Fitzsimmons, as you look at your guy there, thanks for joining us here at the table. It's great having you with us.
It's been my pleasure, but did you notice that Doug didn't let me in too close? Doug doesn't want me to do games.
That's right. I don't want you to take my job. That's right. Get out of here.
Guys are high. He posts up at the scorer's table.
Thanks for having me.
Cotton Fitzsimmons has joined us at the booth. We'll be back in just a moment to Portland Memorial Coliseum. Magic Johnson and Karl Malone have combined for 16 each to lead the U.S. scores.